The strange side of Mars, odd and unknown facts about the red planet. Today, I want to take you on a short but fascinating journey through some of the weird, lesser-known, and downright mysterious facts about our neighboring planet Mars. Mars has the tallest mountain in the solar system, and it's lopsided. Let's start big, literally. Olympus Mons is the tallest volcano and mountain in the entire solar system. It stands at about 13.6 miles, 22 kilometers high, roughly 2.5 times taller than Mount Everest. But here's the odd part, it's so wide, 370 miles across, and Mars' gravity is so low, that if you stood on the mountain, you wouldn't even notice the slope. It would just feel like a gentle hill. Even weirder, it's lopsided, its western edge is raised higher than its eastern side, probably due to the way lava flowed unevenly when it formed. Mars has a phantom magnetic field. Unlike Earth, Mars doesn't currently have a global magnetic field, but it used to. What's strange is that fossilized magnetic fields remain locked into the crust of Mars, especially in its southern hemisphere. These magnetic stripes are oddly symmetrical and resemble patterns you'd see on the ocean floor of Earth. Scientists aren't sure why these patterns exist on Mars, which doesn't have plate tectonics. Time runs differently on Mars. A Martian day, called a sol, is only about 37 minutes longer than an Earth day. But the Martian year is 687 Earth days. Seasons on Mars last twice as long, and due to its elliptical orbit, some seasons are much longer than others, especially the southern summer, which is hotter and shorter than the northern one. This makes timekeeping on Mars very confusing. NASA even had to invent a new time system for Mars missions. Blue sunsets and red skies. On Earth, we get red sunsets and blue skies. On Mars, it's the opposite, the sky is red during the day and sunsets are blue. This happens because Martian dust scatters sunlight differently. Blue light penetrates more deeply through the dust near the horizon during sunset, giving it that surreal sapphire glow. Imagine standing on Mars watching a pale blue sun sink below a rust-colored horizon. Water may still be flowing, sort of. While we know Mars has water ice, there's a controversial mystery about recurring slope-linear, dark streaks that appear on crater rims and slopes during warmer seasons. Some scientists believe these may be caused by briny water flows, while others think it's just dry sand slipping. If it's water, that would suggest Mars still has active water cycles, something huge for the search for life. It has a crustal dichotomy no one can explain. Mars' northern hemisphere is mostly flat plains, while the southern hemisphere is heavily cratered highlands. This divide is dramatic, think the difference between the moon and the ocean floor. No one knows why. Was it a massive impact, or internal volcanic processes? It's one of the solar system's greatest geological mysteries. It might smell weird. We obviously can't smell Mars directly, you'd die quickly, but simulations suggest it could smell like rotten eggs or gunpowder. Thanks to sulfur compounds and perchlorates in the soil. Imagine a mix of burnt matches, metal, and something slightly eggy, not exactly air freshener material. Mars has dust devils that can clean robots. Mars has giant dust devils, vortexes that can be miles tall. In fact, some of NASA's rovers like Spirit and Opportunity received unexpected power boosts when dust devils literally blew the dust off their solar panels. That's right, Mars has self-cleaning weather. Not bad for a place with no rain. Its moons are likely captured asteroids, and they're dying. Mars has two tiny moons, Phobos and Deimos. They look more like potatoes than moons, and are probably captured asteroids. The weird thing? Phobos is slowly spiraling inward, and will eventually crash into Mars or break up into a ring. So Mars may one day have a temporary ring system, like Saturn. How cool is that? We might have sent life there, by accident. Here's a wild one. Earth rocks have been blasted to Mars by asteroid impacts, and vice versa. Scientists have even found Martian meteorites on Earth. So it's possible that microbial life could have hitched a ride between planets over millions of years. And with all our Mars rovers, there's a non-zero chance we've contaminated Mars with Earth microbes. If there is life there, it might be us. Conclusion. So, while Mars might look like a cold, dead desert, it's full of strangeness, mystery, and potential. From blue sunsets to giant volcanoes and self-cleaning dust storms, It's no wonder scientists and storytellers are obsessed with it. Who knows what other oddities we'll uncover when humans finally set foot on the Red Planet? You're watching Starship TV. Like, comment, and subscribe.